Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformer Studio Series SS71 Autobot Dino from the Dark of the Moon movie. You can see there he is a red sports car, not a Ferrari, and he comes in this box, which yes, you can see there he is on the box there pretty prominently. Transformers, you can see it's the Studio Series box and it says so, Autobot Dino and Dark of the Moon and 71 and Takara Tomy and Hasbro and Transformers, and on the top you got the little window, cutout window with the little movie logo. On the side here you got another picture of him, Deluxe Class and Studio Series 71. This side you got another picture and the authentic Transformers and the little Autobot logo right there. On the bottom you have copyrights and whatnot, and on the back you have his product shots and whatnot. There it's a high-speed chase and big and screen inspired as a Dread pursue the Autobots in an attempt to take Sentinel Prime. Autobot Dino latches his blades onto Hatch and steers him to oncoming traffic, and of course he can lose backdrop and there's warnings and all that stuff. He also comes with these instructions, which pretty clear. I don't quite think. I think one of the way they do the order for one thing is makes it a little more difficult than it needs to be. But hey, instructions are pretty clear about what you need to do. Yeah. So Dino here. Yeah, so Dino here was apparently, my understanding, he was supposed to be Mirage, but Ferrari insisted that in the movie, if they're going to use Ferrari, he has to be called Dino because, you know, Ferraris kind of fool themselves. And then, of course, because it was a Ferrari 458 in the movie, they couldn't use it for the a toy, because Mattel had the exclusive rights to use the Ferrari 458 for toys. So, for this version, they made kind of a generic Ferrari a like sports car. Still, it's a really nice looking, I guess, if you know, somewhat generic sports car. You know, it's red, very Ferrari red. You got the bit of silver to pick out the headlights. You got a black grille there. You got clear windows. You got silver rims. You got some black back here for the more stuff. You got a bit of taillights kind of picked down a darker red with some black striping. I guess you got some sort of venting or something there, right there. Yeah, he looks pretty good. You can see the robot kind of chilling underneath, including the fake chest. But yeah, he looks good. Rolls okay. This wheel sometimes gets the friction on this wheel is a little intense. So, but yeah, he does kind of roll. Just, yeah, again, this wheel just, high amount of friction there, but he does roll. Just, yeah, there's that. So yeah, it looks pretty good. You know, all things considered, there's definitely some gapping on this side of mine. This, no matter what I do, just doesn't quite sit, you know, like it's supposed to. So there's some gapping on mine. I just can't get it to fully sit 100% together, unfortunately. It sits together fine on this side, but this side will not sit flush. So that's a thing, unfortunate, but it happens. I still haven't figured out. No paint on the mirrors, by the way. Yeah, it's not a bad car. You know, it kind of takes bits and pieces from multiple Ferraris and it kind of mushes them together so they can get away with making it without, you know, getting sued by Ferrari or Mattel or whoever because, you know, you made a Ferrari 458. But hey, this is what it takes to get this guy out. So be it. Now, granted, this was kind of an impulse purchase for me, honestly. I wasn't really planning. I was kind of hemming and hawing a little bit. Then I was like at Walmart because and whatnot, and then I just saw like 10 of them on the shelf. Like, yeah, sure, why not? And grabbed one. So there's that. Comparisons. I don't get a whole lot of Studio Series. You probably notice my channel doesn't have a whole lot of them, but I do have a couple, I guess, to compare them to somewhat. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Soundwave in his Mercedes mode. So there's that. And again, I don't have a Studio Series Prime outside of this one. Just to get here, I have the Bumblebee Prime, so there you go. I don't have a Camaro Bumblebee for Studio Series. I have an old Revenge of the Fallen one somewhere, just buried, but yeah. So yeah, there's a comparison. There he is. You know, it's pretty good scale, all things considered. These two seem to scale pretty well with each other for the most part. Yeah, and from the same movie at least for those two. So there you go. Not bad. Yeah, it's pretty. I like this. I like this alt mode quite a bit. It's actually almost want to just kind of display in this alt mode because I like it a lot. But yeah, transformation though, it's pretty straightforward. First, you want to take kind of the doors and bit of the side, and you untab in multiple places, including the back here. You want to untab that and bring it out. Tab this and bring it out, like so. Go ahead and this back right here. This back piece untabs from the side, so you just go ahead and bring those out. Bring this up and around, and just bring that up and just rotate that around 180. Just leave it like that for now. This frees up the legs so you can bring them out and down, like so. Out and down. You know, rotate the knees and bring the foot down. Rotate the knee, bring the foot down. And then take these pieces and slide them in. That's pretty much the lower body done. Take this, and you want to take the chest here. You bring it forward. You want to take the head and move that out like so. And then this is a large bunch of compression going to come up. What you do here is you want to take the arm to separate the arms. I found it's easier just to go ahead and grab it right here and just untabbing from here, and this usually that works them free from each other pretty easily. Yes, you just untab that and then bring them down like this to get them out of the way. There's his weapons. You go ahead and just unpeg those. Instructions tell you to put the arms down and together first, then try to put these around them. I think it's easier, a little bit easier, just put these in first, then put the arms over top. But you do you. Not like it's gonna explode if you do it in the wrong order or something. At least I think. But anyway, from there, well, all this stuff. Pretty much the top of the car pretty much just collapses all together. And here you just go ahead and fold this up. It's kind of scary how you fold it. It's just, yeah, you fold that up. You fold this. This folds this way. You see that how it folds right here. Folds that up like this. This comes down. This will tab into the back here. This holds that securely into place. Then up here, what you want to do is take this piece and rotate that around 180. Make sure the arms are out of the way enough so that you can bring the grill up and tabs over this. There's a little tab that goes over right here. Bring that up. You start bringing this down. Make sure the doors clear this piece right here, the windshield and stuff. Yeah, bring this down like that. Just bring that down so it's all collapsed nice and neat right there. The arms and bring them down like this. Bring the doors back. Go ahead and bring the chest up, and this right here will go ahead and tab into this stuff. Like that. Take the arms and see right here, you straighten those out like that. Rotate them forward, and then rotate the hand so it's facing forward as well. Bring it down. Right here again, straighten out the arm, rotate it, and rotate the wrist. Then back here, take the bottom of the door and fold that up. And again, just fold that up. And there you go. There's Dino in robot mode. So his robot mode is interesting to say the least. He's got some cool ideas. The thing is, yeah, it's some cool bits here and there, but yeah, it's kind of that weird thing that because they cheated so hard, you can just kind of see, yeah, the whole, pretty much a large chunk of the car is folded up into the back, so there's that going on. At least they're able to get this piece, some bits of the car actually as part of the robot mode here, but yeah, you got some odd stuff. I'm not sure I like this stuff. I mean, I get it. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be some like a kind of a like those old school racing scarves. It's supposed to be emulating, I'm guessing. Yeah, because he was supposed to be Mirage, and yeah, this licensing again, like I said. So yeah, I do like the little classic Prowl's Blue Streak style door wing things. I always love that sort of stuff. So yeah, he's pretty good. Just again, because his actual chest is so thin, you can see all the bits just kind of chilling out behind him. So there's that. I think that kind of is disappointing. There was a third-party thing that's supposed to be like Studio Series scale, but then also got KO'd and is now Masterpiece movie scale. So there's that. That looked pretty good. I was considering picking one up of those. But yeah, you can also see it's got the good old Bayverse stylings for like the head and stuff. So if that isn't your thing, then this is, it's going to be yeah, you can see that he's got, I think you can just barely see a bit of blue picked out for the eyes. You got the silver. You got the fake chest, for this is like the fake headlights, even though you can see the real headlights right there. So if you got silver there, you got some gray on the legs. Stuff, you got a bit of bits on the toes, a little bit of gray bits. Yeah. Some degree, some nice details. I don't know. I wish this was adjustable. Oh, it's a little adjustable. You can move that back a little bit. It's still kind of weird looking, I feel. I kind of wish I could remove that. I probably could. I mean, yeah, it looks like it might just be a simple just snip it and just get rid of that. But yeah. He's got his little arm blade thing, his little blade things. And here, I'll be honest, I don't remember a whole bunch about the movie, so I don't remember. I just kind of vaguely remember the Ferrari appearing, but yeah, I don't really remember that much. You can just put him in his hand if you want, kind of like that, I guess. or if you want to, but you're supposed to. What you're supposed to do is actually put them in. There's a peg hole here. You're supposed to put them down here, little arm blades. So then you can, you can just kind of do an elbow drop on you and right through your spine or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty solid looking, I guess. But yeah, it's Studio Series, so it's a Studio Series of a Bayverse movie figure. So it's all right. You can, it's there's some bits about it I like, a lot I don't like about it. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, honestly, for a lot of these guys, it seems to be like, I honestly would say, like, if it wasn't for the head sculpt, a lot of them I'd like better. If the head sculpts always look weird to me. But no, it works well. It's kind of somewhat clever transformation, and yeah, he's just got that weird, like, super thin and then tapers out to this super wide hips thing that a lot of these guys do, and whether or not you like that is up to you, really. But posability, his head is on a ball joint, but it's kind of limited due to the sculpting and whatnot. So you can get a little bit left and right and a little bit up and down. Not really a lot of waggle though, but you do have some degree of range there. But yeah, it kind of stops once you're at that point. So there's some range. His arms can swing around, although again, kind of limited because of the backpack. Stuff just starts banging into his stuff. Got upward here at the ball joint, you got another upward here. Thanks to the ball joint, you have a little bit of butterfly motion, I guess. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. You do have a bicep swivel. It's kind of tight, but it's there. And mostly it's for inward because of the transformation stuff, but it's there. His elbows, he does have double jointed elbows. That's nice. You can see that's a full curl. His wrists do swivel. Nice little bonus as well, thanks to the transformation. So his wrist swivel. Does not have a waist, unfortunately, because he transforms. There's a big old hinge right there, so unfortunately no waist. At least there wouldn't have been one without a lot of engineering, which there was, gone over budget, and this thing would have cost like $50. Hips are on ball joints though, and they, because of his transformation and everything, he's got quite the high kick. So you got that. You got a little bit of outward there. Or a little bit of movement there. You got outward about that far. You got a swivel above the knee because there's no thigh swivel up here, but he does have a swivel above the knee, and because how he transforms, the more you swivel it, the more off center it gets. But you shouldn't be swiveling it that far, unless you just want weird, crazy, weird poses. Knees are about 90 degrees, maybe just a little shy of 90 degrees, and the foot can move forward really far, and that's pretty much it. You don't have any tilt or anything, which that I find is like, I don't know, I feel like this should have been like a ball joint or something instead of this, but I don't know, maybe another hinge, kind of like Air Racer from Kingdom, but that's not what they did. So unfortunately, it's just, there's not a lot of foot articulation. Doors you can move up and down and flap or whatever, however you want to do that. So, however you want to pose those, that's a thing. Yeah, solid for a Bayverse Deluxe, I guess. But yeah, just comparisons again. Here he is with Dark of the Moon Soundwave again. In comparison, about the same height. And Bumblebee Optimus right there. I still love this thing so much. You can see it's significant size difference between the Deluxe and the Voyager in the Studio Series. I still love this thing. I love this thing. I'm really looking forward to the Masterpiece movie version. I know a lot of people are kind of down on it because of the cat ears and stuff, but still really looking forward to it. Even with, this thing, warts and all, still love it. So again, Studio Series figure, if you're already kind of don't like the Bayverse designs, this is very, very Bayverse, so this will not change your mind unless maybe you just really want the really cool alt mode. I don't know, the alt mode's pretty cool. The transformation's pretty clever in some ways. It was like, okay, yeah. I get it. This is pretty cool. Robot modes, again, it's a very Bayverse design. Yeah, if you really want a Ferrari, you're not getting it here. You have to go third party for that because of licensing and nonsense. And yeah, solid. I'm not sure. And again, unless you're like really wanting Dino, or you're just super into Bayverse stuff, I'm not sure if it's worth the $20. But hey, there you go. It's good size. Maybe I want to compare him to just good old more G1-y Studio Series just real quick. There you go. He's a bit taller. You see that? Yeah, there's a bit of a height difference there. Yeah, yeah, got that. And of course, there's the good old display base thing right there. You can just do that if you want. You know, it's comes in the box. You see Transformers and Studio Series 71 there on the side. See that? It's the destroyed highway. Apparently you've seen it in Dark of the Moon. I don't remember much of Dark of the Moon. I only saw watching it. I don't really want to watch it again. But yeah, it was a scene, I guess. I vaguely remember Dino showing up. There's not a lot of this movie, remember, but yeah, there's a display base. This was apparently a thing he did. Okay, so yeah, that's the display base. Just something else that's in the package. I kind of like him. Not sure if it was really worth spending $20 on, but I kind of like him. I don't regret getting him, but he wasn't like someone I was gonna go. You know, I wasn't like one of the people who was trying to pre-order him, trying to find him. I just happened upon him and just like, yeah, sure, why not? He's not bad. He's not great. He's not bad. He's all right, I think, is my thing. He's all right. Bayverse haters will not like him, but if you love Bayverse, he's probably right up your alley. You might already have him. I don't know. Or you're just desperately trying to find him. So that's it for that babbling. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. I sometimes post pictures there. Check out the Patreon and the coffee. Those links are in the description. And I see you next time with another video review.